because we don't have a another way out. But like going back to the example, is the prophets of Allah. You know, he's sending down examples. There was regular men, prophets. You know what I mean? Messengers, mere men. You know, and Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was the last prophet in a way that we can understand. To even say that, this is why people call it so prophets, because they can obtain a certain, or a lot be still you know, an illusion, but you know, you still can obtain the high nature as well as a prophet without being called a prophet. Just the same as you can be a NA, or what they call an RNA, you know what I'm saying, a nurse, a registered nurse, but at the same time, you can on the Lord without even going through that process, you can still obtain the credentials, the other credentials that she have, even more. You feel me? Without that title, and then you would be, you know what I mean, you'd be more valuable in your assessments. So, uh, anyway, back to Jesus. He never he never came at, or Muhammad, you know, he never with the emotions that we came through, and these need to be our examples to get back as a people. You know, we don't come with the rah rah. Somebody come with you. You don't allow your enemies to be your teachers, or anybody to be your teachers. That's wrong. You know, they ain't got to be an enemy. You know what I'm saying? It could be the people we confide in. That don't mean you gotta take everything or whatever you adhere in. Even the Quran, you gotta adhere to the Quran, but that don't mean every conclusion you come up with is going to be the right thing. You know, you gotta decipher. It's always deciphering and doubting. It's not, you know, for me to say the word doubt. You know, you shouldn't doubt, but to ponder and just what you standing on. You know, because if you were standing, and this is how real it is in life, mentally and spiritually. If you sit here and you ponder that, oh, I'm just on a 10 feet wall, let me jump down, is a big difference from you know, 5,000 feet high, and you assuming that. So this is the reality of our nature. We have to know ourselves, know who we are. We know everything, that all the answers is in ourselves, and that we should act accordingly. You know what I mean? And we not, you know, and when we aware, like the so-called they call it alcohol anonymous, the AA means, you know, the first thing is to recognize, and the same thing is Islam, you know, in the science, and in whatever you look at, the first thing is to recognize. You recognize is the shine, is the, you feel me, is the sun that caused the light, the light, the electromagnetic impulse to cause life. You feel me? So, like me, what I'm doing now is causing a spark in your mind so you can understand the way to react off the road. We ain't supposed to react out of a mopey way to what they call side, or to huff and puff. You know, at a situation is bad character. We all do it, but I'm just telling you, there's a better way. It's a better standard of living in our character. And this is where we go wrong, because if the character is the roadway to the success within ourselves, even if you don't believe in God, but you're not going to go farther than this. So anyway, that's another subject, but if you don't believe in him, but so, you know, believe in our creator, you know what I'm saying? So the heights of our nature is right in our lowest situations. So you feel me? It is Jude. So you see, so the goal is we trying to seek this, or we don't even know our highest state, but we only can attain that through our lowest state. So what is this? What's the space in between A and B? What is this? Is experience. So you learn through your experience. You learn people, and you learn to forgive them. You learn patience. You know what I mean? And within that, you understand people is a part of yourself. The worser people is even a part of yourself. The people is half people, is fourth of a person. You know, a lot of people is 100% human being, but a couple of percent, 5% human being through his actions, through his character. You know what I mean? And this is low. You feel me? This highest to the high, the lowest to the low. And this is what you see when you see, you know, people get in a certain dialogue, trying to do their research and compare through percentage what people is, but you will never understand people until you look within yourself. You will understand nothing until you look within yourself. And until you look within yourself, you will always have problems with somebody. Maybe everybody. Maybe you're a loner, right? But that's, you know, that's a whole nother, you know, everything has you have to understand life from another realm. You know, you have to just watch it. You know, if you don't, you know, regardless of trying to dive deep in knowledge and all that, you know, that's to understand and ponder, you know, watch people, understand people. That's how you don't project people. You don't say, oh, he's a this, he do that, oh, he's that, right? This is our problem even with ourselves. Oh, I'm a hustler, right? Nigga, you just need to get some money, man, to get by, right? So what, by you putting that title on you, I'm telling you, is the things we point at is what got us messed up. And this is so, the finger is what takes us from our spirituality. From us looking at something else as separate from ourselves. And within that, through the point of A and B, that space is experience. And you have to understand your own experience to understand life. This is a lot, you know, showed you through the father of all religions, so to say, that that he, you know what I mean, he didn't need no book. He just what? He reflected and pondered upon what was given to him. And this is life. Like, you know what I mean, we living in a so feeble-minded state. We rejecting people, knocking people, speculating, and we, the best of persons, the Quran says, the one who check themselves, right? So that's who bear witness against themselves. And I mean, to you first, you have to do it in order to get anywhere. I'm talking to me. That's the key. That's the triangle 90-degree form that you see as a pyramid. You know, that's the 3D, 2D, one, the you know what I mean, the first dimension, second dimension, third dimension, da da da, right? And even goes beyond that through its reflection, and because of its you know, that's a whole nother topic. But when we look at people, or even the birds and the dogs and the cats, even though they're another form of nature, they are still part of you. Love is the highest, one of the highest chakras. You feel me? So in this physical body, in this physical life that we live, so we only can seek Allah through love. We can't seek Allah hating him, like, you know, we want to talk to him. You know, that type of mentality wouldn't exist on any lower, you know, the heavens is built on layers, you know what I mean? So your word is able to descend on the vibration of your heart, and that's the feeling.